Hey everyone, in honor of Coachella starting today, I decided I was going to do a tutorial for a look I would wear if I was going to the festival this year. This is a really fun look for any sort of music festival or county festival that you may be going to over the next few months and on into the summer. As usual, all of the products I used will be listed in the description box below, so check that out at the end of the video, and stay cool, friends! Hey everybody, thanks for watching my video. Today's look is a Coachella music festival inspired look. It's fun for summer, it's fun for any festivals that y'all are going to. Did a little bit of face paint, a funky eyeshadow, and just kept it really fun. So I hope you enjoy, and again, thanks for watching. Alright, so I went ahead and did my foundation, concealer, powder, and filled in my eyebrows already. I'm going to go ahead and start with the eyes. I'm taking a domed eyeshadow brush and MAC's eyeshadow in Nylon. It is a really pretty white gold shimmery eyeshadow, and I'm using that under my eyebrows and on the inner corners of my eye. This is a really glittery, fun look, so don't be afraid of that shimmer. Next, I'm taking the Naked 2 palette by Urban Decay, and I'm using the really shimmery, bold color Honeybaked. It has a lot of pigment, so I'm really going to pack that onto my eyelids. Again, this is a really funky look, so pack on that glitter. Next, I'm taking my Too Faced Natural Eyes palette, and I'm using a domed crease brush, and I'm using the color Chocolate Martini. It's a dark brown color with gold flecks of glitter in it. It's really pretty, and I'm just using that on the outer corner of my eye and blending it up into the crease. Just keep building up that color and blending it out. For this look, we have a really fun eyeliner we're doing later. So we're really going to do a dramatic winged eyeshadow with that. I'm taking Sonia Kashuk brush number 116. It's a crease brush, and I'm using it to just add on more color and to keep blending it out until I'm happy with it. Next, I'm taking a small angled brush, and I'm taking that Honeybaked color again, and I'm using it on my lower lash line. I'm taking it all the way from the Nylon color all the way to the outer corners of both eyes to highlight that glitter that we used on the top of the lid. And then I'm going to take Chocolate Martini again and line underneath that gold about 3/4 from the outside of the eye. Don't be afraid to put a lot of eyeshadow on because we're really going to blend it out to make it really smoky. Okay, now I'm taking that Sonia Kashuk brush again and just buffing that eyeshadow out to bring it down a little bit and to blend it up into the outer corners of the upper eyelid. I'm taking my Maybelline Line Stiletto liquid liner, and I'm using it to line the inner corners of my waterline on the upper lid. And then we're doing a really bold, thick liner. So starting from the inner corner, drag it across your upper lid. When you get to the outside, draw a pretty long wing and make it pretty thick too. I did mine about 1/2 inch out from where my eye actually stops, and I made it pretty thick. And again, just using small strokes to make sure it's even on both sides. Alright, and now I'm taking a small angled brush by e.l.f. and I'm taking Blackout from the Naked 2 palette and going over that liquid liner to darken it even more and to set it because it is a liquid. We don't want it running off while we're outside at the music festival. Then I'm taking the liquid liner And from the corner of my lower lash line, I'm drawing a second liner line under that top one. It's not as long, it's just underneath on the outer corner. And make sure to leave a little bit of a space in between the two, because then we're going to take the Ben Nye Cream Foundation in P1 White, and I'm using a lip brush, and I'm taking that white color and I'm drawing a white line in between the two black liner lines. Be careful with this because you can easily get that white line over your black and have to go over it again like I do, but it's really no big deal. Just keep working with it until you get it even and until you get it the way you want. And I'm just going over that black liner to make it even more defined. Okay, now I'm taking a small eyeshadow brush and I'm taking Nylon by MAC and I'm putting that on my lower waterline to really just pop that white eyeliner that we just used and to bring it in from the inner corners of my eye. And now I'm using a domed crease brush to blend out my eyeshadow even more and to build up the color even more. Remember to bring it out over the liner to create that really dramatic wing effect. And here I'm just going over the eyeliner again just to make sure that it's all even and all dark. Now it's time to go ahead and curl your eyelashes and apply a mascara. I'm using my all-time favorite mascara. It's the CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume Mascara. It's waterproof, which is great for hot, sweaty days. It's not going to run off. This is a very black color, and I do a lot of coats of mascara because I love it. Make sure to coat your upper lashes and also your lower lashes. It really makes your eyes brighter and opens them up. And this is a really dramatic look, so don't be afraid of the mascara. I've used a lot of different mascaras, y'all. I've tried tons of drugstore brands and tons of more designer brands, and this is always the one I go back to. I feel like it really gives you a false lash look without having to wear the falsies. However, for this look, I'm actually going to go ahead and put on a couple individual lashes. I'm using Ardell's individuals. They're the Duralash Naturals, Not Free Flares in medium black. I just put a couple on the outer corners of both lashes just to add to that winged effect even more. And then I'm taking my Maybelline Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser, using a beauty blender to just buff that out and to kind of take away any of the fallout that we had from the eyeshadows earlier. Just touching up that highlight color and blending everything out even more. And I'm setting all of that with a powder to keep it all in place. Alright, now it's time to go ahead and contour and put your blush on. I'm using a Sonia Kashuk brush 113 and my Physicians Formula bronzer to contour the hollows of my cheeks, the outer corners of my forehead, and down around my jawline, and also using it to contour my nose. You don't need a lot of contour with this look, just enough to really highlight your features. And for blush, I'm using NARS Orgasm, and I'm just putting that on the apples of my cheeks. I'm using my big fluffy brush to just blend all of that out. And for the lips, I'm going to go ahead and use Stainiac and Beauty Queen. If your lipstick fades over the day, you still want to have a little bit of color left. So I'm putting that underneath my Maybelline ColorSensational lipstick, number 920. It's called Nude Lust. Since you have such a dramatic eye with this look, I really suggest a nude lip. I think my eyebrows are bothering me here, so I just wanted to go ahead and fill them in a little bit more. Alright, and now it is time for the face paint. I'm taking that Ben Nye Cream Foundation again, using that lip brush, and I'm creating a chevron pattern on the outer corner of my eye. Just building it up till it's the thickness that I want. You can really do any shape you want, but I thought this was a really pretty, fun shape. And then I'm going to take it and draw a little thinner line underneath to create another chevron. And then you're going to take your Naked 2 palette and using a Q-tip, you're going to take Honeybaked again and dot that all over that white foundation. It's going to give you a nice gold leaf effect, and it's going to give you a little bit of shimmer that highlights that gold that we used on the eyeshadows whenever the sun hits your cheek. Alright, now I'm going to take the Ben Nye foundation again, and I'm going to draw a little brush stroke shape up on the center of my forehead. It doesn't have to be really, really precise. I want it to kind of look a little raw and earthy. And then I'm going to take it and I'm just going to use little circular motions to make a few dots on the outsides of that. And then again, you're going to take Honeybaked and your Q-tip and just add a little bit of the gold shimmer on top of those shapes. Alright, y'all, and I just have one last touch for our Coachella look. Just a little bit of a hippie headband to tie everything together. And there you have it. This is my festival look. Just a really pretty eye. I hope y'all enjoyed watching and have fun, and thanks again.